How's it going, DBZ fans? Soul here, and we were finally able to see Frieza's new form in the 2015 sequel to Battle of Gods. The revival of Frieza, or Fukkatsu no F, releases in Japanese theaters next month, April 18th, on my birthday. Frieza will be revived 25 years after his original anime debut. April 18th, 1990 was the first time he appeared on the day I was born. It's so crazy to think about. I really wish I was going to be back in Japan, but I may even be in Europe, I may be in the US. We'll see how things go for me, so hopefully we'll get a good copy of the movie as soon as possible, and Funimation will get us an English dubbed version as well. But so far, this is looking like it could be one of the greatest DBZ movies of all time. From the new DBZ movie scenes, it starts off with a flashback of Trunks slicing Frieza up and sending him straight to hell in one of my personal favorite DBZ episodes ever. Seriously, when I thought DBZ couldn't get any better as a kid, Trunks showed up and changed everything. I remember specifically taping the episode on VHS when Trunks goes Super Saiyan and his hair is still like purple in his transformation. It's such a badass moment in DBZ history. I'm very confident Toriyama is going to make this new movie an epic one, but next we see Frieza's ship returning to Earth, probably so his henchmen can revive him, and we basically see hundreds of his men attacking, Gohan going Super Saiyan, Piccolo, Krillin, even Roshi getting into the action, and I have to say the theme song is so badass. I know Toriyama named the movie after the metal song F by Maxim the Hormone, that's why it's called Revival of F, and that's a band he was introduced to that released a song about Frieza and DBZ, but the fact that he's using it in the movie is so awesome. He just keeps amazing us, and you can tell by the song choices and the fact that he stated the movie is continuing from when the manga was in serialization, and the fact that he's bringing back such an epic villain. Toriyama is not only trying to please the true fans, but he's having fun doing it, and that makes me confident we'll be getting even more DBZ after this movie. He said directly that this will be a continuation of Battle of Gods, and there will be even more action scenes in this movie than the first one. I have nothing but support for Toriyama restoring the series that I was watching at least 15 years ago as a kid to its former glory. I'm seriously sick of all the people bashing him for bringing Frieza back in other videos, in my videos, in forums. Honestly, no one in Japan cares what you think at all, especially saying you're true DBZ fans and bashing him. We all know you aren't fans, and this movie's going to make history in anime, especially from where the new trailer takes us next with Frieza fighting Goku, which is crazy to see in 2015, and then we finally see his new form. He looks like his brother Cooler, but he's like purple and glowing gold. He has some kind of fire aura around him. It just makes me think that Frieza has to be a god now, or definitely has a new form at the level of Goku. He looks badass. I love how you can tell it's the villain we all know as Frieza, but he clearly got a power boost. Very smart move by Toriyama and Tadayoshi, who's been a character designer for Dragon Ball Z for years. Now next we see some other new character designs with Bulma and 18. You have Vegeta powering up. I'm really hoping to see God Vegeta and for him to surpass Goku. I mean, we see Frieza has already beaten the shit out of Goku, and Vegeta is just like standing there ready to step up. He has shades of blue in his hair like he's about to become a god. It's the same Prince's time to shine, and I really hope Vegeta, one of my favorite anime characters of all time, avenges the Saiyan race and gets the spotlight he deserves. I'm completely ready for a Vegeta and Frieza face-off. If you are too, make sure to tell me in the comments below. But very sadly for the Gohan fans out there, it's not only his new look you may not like. We saw him wearing a green tracksuit and some very nerdy school clothes as his new character design. You can check out, I'll link that video in the description. Definitely not the badass Gohan that was taking on Majin Buu back in the day, but in the trailer it says, translated from Japanese, "What cruelty lies at the end of this heroic battle?" And you just see Gohan slam into the floor. There are no pupils in his eyes, a sign of death in anime, and it is very possible for this to be the end of him. You can compare this to the last time we saw Gohan's death against the androids, and it's a very similar sight to see. It's possible he could be knocked out, he could be out of the movie for only a bit, but Frieza returning this powerful, I've already been anticipating some deaths in the movie. I know everyone's been saying Krillin's in trouble again, but it may be Gohan dealing with his wrath, and this is very shocking. I thought Gohan would have a huge role in the movie, because we already know from the manga released about the beginning of the movie that Gohan is a father now. Videl and Gohan are showing their baby off to Piccolo, and I expected Gohan to protect everyone. From the manga and previews, it definitely looks like Goku and Vegeta are being trained by Beerus and Whis, another reason I think Vegeta could already be a god. But does this mean that Goku and Vegeta are off on another planet when Frieza arrives, and Krillin and Gohan are taking on Frieza by themselves again, which is why Roshi and Piccolo are stepping in, and Frieza has god powers? Maybe everyone is in huge trouble without Vegeta and Goku, and I'm sure everyone who hasn't read the manga yet is wondering, how is Frieza revived, he was cut up into pieces, and how is he so strong already? So of course it opens up with a flashback, Goku's original "I am the Super Saiyan" speech, and Trunks telling Frieza about his miscalculation because another Super Saiyan exists. And the manga states that Mecha Frieza is still in hell, and he's revived because our new characters, Frieza's henchmen, bring him back with the Dragon Balls. And even though Shenron says he will come back in pieces, because that's how Trunks killed him, they still bring him back and put him together with the new recovery chambers they possess. So this is how Frieza gets back to life, and I'm pretty sure by the time Piccolo and everyone notices the evil energy that's already on Earth, Frieza's already gone off into space to obviously recover and kill some of his henchmen, and to Goma, who even helped revive him in the first place. Typical Frieza. And Frieza claims that he knew Goku would become more powerful, and King Cold told him to never mess with Majin Buu and the God of Destruction Beerus, so Frieza already knows about Beerus, meaning he might know how strong Goku is now, and we know from Battle of Gods that Beerus knows Frieza, so that's going to be very interesting to see those two clash. I knew last year there was a very good possibility of Frieza returning. I talked about it in a video because Toriyama didn't just give him a scene in Battle of Gods for no reason, and he possibly becomes a god, or at least gains enough power to take down Goku, because he's never trained a day in his life, and Frieza stated in the manga that 4 months of training should be enough to kill Goku in the blink of an eye. Now, I'd love to know what you think about this and Frieza's new form in the comments below. There's so much happening in the new movie. Even Jaco the Patrolman is making an appearance. He's a character who visits other worlds in Toriyama's works and is a patrolman for the universe. I'm telling you guys, Toriyama has to be loving this movie. Bringing Frieza back, showing off Jaco and some of his favorite music. I really want to know what you guys think. Will Vegeta become a god and defeat Frieza in his new form? Will Gohan die in the upcoming movie? Are you hyped? Because I know I am. I really want to thank my subscribers and DBZ supporters in the US and around the world, especially the thousands of you from Japan. I love Tokyo and I'll be back there soon. Thank you all so much for 50k subscribers. I hope you leave a like for DBZ epically continuing and subscribe for so much more Dragon Ball Z to come.